Hi, welcome back to my channel. So Divine Masculine, here's some messages for Divine Masculine. So again, just much like Divine Feminine's reading, we're going to begin with the Whispers of Love Oracle. So how is Divine Masculine relating to Divine Feminine at this present time? So a card slipped out onto the floor before I was beginning, and it happens to be new love. So embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So I'm going to pop this one back in the deck, but that's a sure sign already that Divine Masculine perhaps is opening up to this love today. So Divine Masculine, how is Divine Masculine relating to Divine Feminine today? Okay. So how's Divine Masculine relating and feeling towards Divine Feminine today? Okay, so we've got a couple of cards. Thank you. Oh, and a third card. Interesting. So we have... romance. So we have the heart of the matter and romance. So it looks as though Divine Masculine's been taking a rest, getting to the heart of the matter, recognizing that there is more going on than meets the eye. And he's recognizing what this is all about now. There's a child sleeping, and as the child's sleeping, it's almost like the child's dreaming all these different visions taking place all around. Is this an angel, or is this the universe opening up and sharing visions? It's Divine Masculine. This is very interesting, because in the Divine Feminine's reading, we had how Divine Feminine, I'm sure we talked about dreams. And here we have Divine Masculine falling asleep, and or a child falling asleep. I'm seeing this child as Divine Masculine's inner child, as though he's gone within to listen to his inner child and that which his heart wants. And how he's relating to and connecting to you today is that he's recognizing that this situation with you, Divine Feminine, this connection with you, Divine Feminine, there's so much that the eye can't see. Your Divine Masculine today, the Divine Masculine today, we have romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. So how Divine Masculine is relating to you today, Divine Feminine, is that he wants to lavish you. He's recognizing that he wants to lavish you with love and his personal attention and affection, because he's recognizing that love endures. He's loving. Interesting. He's loving how love endures. How love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So your Divine Masculine, the Divine Masculine today, your Divine Masculine is relating to you and feeling feeling this wave of love for you, Divine Feminine. He's recognizing within his heart how he truly appreciates you and your love, the faith that you input into this connection, how you never lose hope. In Divine Feminine's reading, we picked up how just hope, the size of a mustard seed, is enough. But Divine Feminine's hope and love remains and endures no matter the situation. So your Divine Masculine today, he's relating to you with words. Your Divine Masculine today is relating to the Divine Feminine with the power of words, speaking the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So today, Divine Masculine is speaking and sharing love language with the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine is using loving words. He's mastering these loving words that will have the power to change your lives, Divine Feminine. Your lives together, strengthening your connection and bonding you deeper together. Okay, so I noticed we had another little fly. Interesting. So what was Divine Masculine needing to get crystal clear on today? Let's take a look at your with the Daily Crystal Inspiration Oracle. Divine Masculine, what do you need to get crystal clear on today? Okay, so we had a sure card come out. It's very sure. We have another card. Okay. Interesting. So we have a very certain energy that came out. Now let's take a look at this card. Interesting. So we had Epidote, which is go deeper. So today Divine Masculine is definitely going deeper, resting and retreating, dreaming. He's going deeper into the heart of the matter, exploring what's inside of him. Right now, Divine Masculine may be feeling this call to protect his energy, and he may be needing to protect his energy at this time. We have black tourmaline. I giggle at my pronunciations. And at the bottom of the deck we have Ocean Jasper. I always have to say it wrong, don't I? I think Spirit's just programmed me that way now. It's all for laughs. Schedule yourself in. Divine Masculine is scheduling himself in. He's literally taking this time out where he's protecting his energy to rest, to recover, and to understand and recognize what's going on at the heart of the matter, what's really going on inside of him and your connection. Okay. Okay, so epidote. I might say them correctly this time. Epidote, epidote. You are ready. Interesting. You are ready to heal on a deeper level. Peel back the layers around your heart by letting your guard down and opening yourself up to being vulnerable. Begin to address any emotional wounds so you can repair your heart and renew your spirit, leaving you open to pursuing healthier relationships. You are strong enough to shatter all the barriers that have been holding you back from forming deeper connections with people in your life. It takes bravery to dive deep, but once you do, you can unlock a more meaningful existence. Are you holding yourself back from creating deeper relationships? Excuse me. Do you allow yourself to be vulnerable? What can you do differently to open up to those around you? Only good vibes may enter. So learning how to fully realize and protect your personal energy is a powerful tool to stay strong, remain true to yourself, and resist being swayed or brought down by negativity, whether it directed at you or simply present around you. Before going out in public, make a conscious effort to harness this inner strength and commit to staying positive, regardless of who or what may seek to dampen or drain your spirit. Utilize this shield of protection and you will recognize the difference. Have you been letting others' negativity affect you? Are there people in your life who leave you feeling drained when you spend time with them? How can you protect your vitality? It's time to schedule yourself in. There's always time for me time. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. If your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of yourself. Okay. So Divine Masculine is going deeper and recognizing at the heart of the matter that he needs to protect himself from negative energy, because it's draining his energy and preventing him from taking care of his needs, for taking care of himself, for nurturing and nourishing himself. And he's recognizing now that he needs to schedule himself in to take this time for himself. He needs to go deeper. He needs to protect his energy and to take time for self-care and to nurture and nourish himself. Okay. Interesting. So what's your divine energy calling you to do today, divine masculine? Okay. Okay. Well, they chose themselves. Interesting. And it says, choose friends wisely. So, build on solid foundation. So what do you have to do to build on solid foundation? You've got to face some adversities. What do we need to admit that may be hard to admit, perhaps? So Divine Masculine's gone deeper, recognizing he needs to protect his energy and to choose his friends wisely, because this negative energy has been bringing him down. And now he needs to schedule himself in and take some time to nourish and nurture himself. So Divine Masculine today, your messages. Build on solid foundation. Oh, we have choose friends wisely. Okay, so we have a long message, Divine Masculine. Choose friends wisely. I mean, perhaps we need to say no more over that one. Build on solid foundation. Now it's time to build on a solid foundation. Interesting. That was our last card for Divine Feminine. Here we have build on solid ground. But that is interesting. So what's crumbling are simply elements of your life that have been built on shaky ground. The good health you've ignored becomes illness. The commitments you've dishonoured give way to separation. The finances you've exploited transform into debt. You may feel that it's the end of your world, and yes, indeed it is the end of those aspects that aren't solidly grounded. But be glad, because it's far too stressful to pretend that all is well when it isn't. Things are breaking down, but not because you're being punished. Rather, it's because they were never safe and solid in the first place. Your divine energy is calling you to create a life based on a firm and truthful foundation and genuine integrity, not superficial appearances. Scrutinize the bedrock of your life and invest your time and effort into soundly recreating it, but don't try to shore up shaky ground. Instead, set aside and let interesting. Step aside and let things collapse. What is true will emerge from the dust, and what is false will disintegrate. View your losses not as your worst nightmare, but as your liberation. Feel the freedom that comes from no longer living in denial and trying to sustain something flawed. Let the chips fall where they may. At least you'll know where you stand. Face your adversities. Are you remaining passive in the face of people or circumstances that morally, ethically, or even physically offend or disrespect you? Are you wondering whether to speak up or to remain silent to avoid serious confrontation? This is a powerful juncture in your soul's development, where you are being asked to commit to your values and let others know what is not acceptable to you in the most loving way possible. Your divine energy is calling you to step away from disturbing or threatening situations, but still respond to the violations at hand with a blend of heart and mind. Is there just reason to take offence, or are you interpreting things in the wrong way? Ask your higher self for clarity. Be as objective as possible when interpreting perceived violations, and use neutral and wise outside counsel as a sounding board. Lay the facts out and study them, and talk it over with a trusted, qualified friend as you look for unconscious patterns, both in your adversary and in yourself. Seek to understand your opposition's needs and motives, but also strive for clarity about your own desires and reasoning as you work to avoid judgment and self-righteousness. In other words, listen to your heart, but respond with a cool head. And have faith. Okay, so now we found choose friends wisely. So do you feel surrounded by people who don't understand you? Does it seem as though you're a fish out of water? Do you wonder where kindred spirits can be found? No, you aren't the ugly duckling, and there isn't anything wrong with you, or anything, or anyone else, for that matter. It's just that as your soul grows and your spirit begins to claim its unique individuality, your personal vibration begins to change, and bonds break to those with whom you no longer resonate. This is a natural sign of your growth. It is stressful when relationships change, but change is inevitable and with growth. Continue to love and accept yourself and others as the social landscape changes, and pray for kinship as you travel your soul's path. It will show up. Your divine energy is calling you to peacefully release attachments to those with whom resonance does not exist, freely and without guilt. Keep your heart and mind open. New uplifting friends will soon appear. This does not mean that you should break from all who do not agree with you. Listen and learn from those who, like you, seek to grow, and refrain from forcing harmony with those who are not open to growth. Now is not their time, but it is your time to have faith. So do you wonder why your dreams are blocked, while some who are less deserving in your eyes appear to be succeeding with relative ease? Do you struggle to keep the faith when it seems that fate, not your efforts, decide things? Take a deep breath and let your emotions regroup. You're presently learning that on a soul level, justice is operating at all times, even when luck appears to be no more than the luck of the draw. Your divine energy is calling you to broaden your view and accept that all things happen for an important spiritual reason, which you may not always fully understand. No matter what appears on the surface, or how unjust or unfair life seems to be. Trust that divine justice is operating at all times. Refrain from feeling frustrated or resentful and accept that your journey is what it is for a reason. The challenges you face today are helping you grow spiritually stronger tomorrow. For example, ask where you are being required to work harder. Where are you being asked to have faith and let go of control? What positive and character building qualities are the difficulties at hand developing in you in order to make the best of life? Interesting. In order to make the best of things, ask your higher self for the insight and resources to carry on. Okay. Because in doing so, this is going to help to raise your vibration and to focus on all that positive stuff that is yours and that is meant for you. Fireworks. Absolutely. Because you can still celebrate who you are and reach for the stars as I turn the page to reach for the stars. So raise your vibration. Okay, thank you. So are you suffering from vague physical ailments, headaches, belly aches, phantom pains, or worse? Are you struggling to feel healthy and strong? Don't panic and don't interpret any physical challenges or ailments as signs of failure or weakness. Your body's complaints are simply its way of alerting you to the need to release old patterns and unexpressed feelings so that you have a clear and active physical vibration. Embrace them lovingly and thank your visible self for working so hard to properly house your spirit. Consciously choose to cast off useless feelings of depression, sorrow, or self-recrimination in order to retrieve your health. Your divine energy is calling you to introduce your body to a higher, more positive, healthy vibration through loving and healthy choices and thoughts. We're learning to speak loving thoughts, loving words, have the power to change someone's life and your own, Divine Masculine. So what I'm sensing with this energy is that have there been these energy vampires around you? You thought they were your friends, but in actual fact, they're energy vampires and they're draining your energy, and you need to protect your energy. And this card's led me to inform you that you can do that very, very easily. You can claim back your power very, very easily. Protect your energy. Like it says, consciously choose to cast off useless feelings of depression, sorrow, or self-recrimination in order to retrieve your health. So if you have been feeling these feelings, perhaps there's energy vampires, perhaps these people have actually been sending negative energy towards you. And that negativity has really been draining your energy. So you simply can claim back your energy by recognizing that those feelings are yours or not. You don't have to choose that energy if you don't wish to. If it comes over you, you can work to change your vibration and to change that energy. So discipline your mind to focus on those energies that enable you to love your body and listen to it with patience and interest. If it's troubled, it's alerting you to release what's no longer serving you. By letting go of old patterns, you'll raise your vibration and enhance your physical and psychic vitality. And as the Divine Masculines taking this time out that he's scheduled himself in for, he's recognizing what's draining his energy. And it's not you, Divine Feminine, because your love endures. Okay. So let's finish with a Gateway Oracle. Oh, I have a 10% battery alert, so we will have to keep this message quick. So for the Divine Masculine, as we step through the gateway, what's next? Okay, oh my goodness, so we have a lot of cards. What do we have? Okay. And thank you. Oh my goodness. So we have a lot of cards. So the cards, oh my gosh, I'm dropping them all and I haven't even seen the bottom of the deck. Just gathering them in order. So we're stepping into a new time. Divine Masculine is definitely wanting to mend bridges with the Divine Feminine. Healing rifts, and I heal rifts, I am a mender. So Divine Masculine is going to be working on raising his vibration and stepping into this time able and claiming this energy. This is the affirmation where he's going to claim this energy. I heal rifts, I am a mender. Because your love endures, Divine Feminine, and your love gives Divine Masculine strength. And perhaps in these times that Divine Masculine has gone deeper and he's resting and in his dream space, he is feeling your energy, Divine Feminine. He's feeling your loving thoughts that you are sending his way. If you trust Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine does receive it. And he has been receiving it in this space. And that's helping him to recognize whom he needs to protect his energy from. Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. Because these seeds that have been planted, seeds that Divine Feminine's love has been planting, they really have given the Divine Masculine the strength and power to grow. And here he is taking this time to truly cherish and nurture himself the way that he needs. Because he needs this time to schedule himself in, to cherish himself, to give himself some good food and drink and love. So he is needing some time out. But this time out just like the seed below the surface in the dark, it's needed these moments of quietude. His inner power has been growing just like that seed. His inner power grows in these moments of rest when he's going deeper and resting in quietude. And flying free, I unfurl my wings and fly. Okay, shall we see what's at the bottom of the deck? So in this time of rest, Divine Masculine is emerging into grace. Divine Masculine is opening his soul to grace. Divine Masculine is reconnecting with you, Divine Feminine. He's connecting with you to his inner power. He's opening his soul to grace. Divine Masculine's heart is cracking open as he's gone deeper and got to the heart of this matter, slowly emerging into grace as he's surrendering what no longer serves him and surrendering into this grace. Okay, so we're short on battery and I do not have the charger, so here we go with emerging into grace. The universe wants you to know, in the stillness of retreat, the gifts of spirit will emerge at your feet. In gratitude and thankfulness, an opening into the deepest spiritual realms is occurring. Simply be ready. Interesting. Simply by being ready. Simply be ready and be open. As waves of sacred love will pour into your heart, grace is growing within you, so that more and more you serve as a safe sanctuary for others. All is well. You can relax and let go, for your path is divinely guided. Gifts from the Creator are pouring into your life. Gratitude abounds. A spirit of grace is softly unfolding into your life. So let's finish with a universe. It's your back card. For the Divine Masculines reading. Thank you. And we have, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. And that is exactly what Divine Masculine's doing in his dream space, in his restful moments that he's scheduled himself in for. He's connecting to his inner power, to his higher power. To the universe, to the Divine Feminine. Accepting the love that resides within him, connecting to the universe. And it is guiding Divine Masculine back to the light, back to the Divine Feminine. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer and contemplation and stillness. Divine Masculines taking time out. He's been praying and talking to God about you, Divine Feminine. He's taking these moments to surrender, attachments and anything attached to him in negativity that's been bringing him down, and reconnecting to source energy to raise his vibration through prayer and contemplation and this stillness and quietude. His soul is opening to grace. And I have to leave this reading there today. That's our reading, everybody. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing these messages. I shall go and find a charger and plug us all in and get ready to upload. And hopefully I shall be back later with a Sacred Rebels guidance message. Anyone? Okay. So don't forget, if you would like to claim this reading today, get your affirmations typed up in that description box below. I heal rifts. I am a mender. I soar into excellence. Seeds of grace of being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. I accept and love myself. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. I open my soul to grace. I unfurl my wings and fly. And in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Much love. Bye for now.